Holy crap, what are you? No, 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 no. You look scary, man. You weren't scary at all, but you looked like a... You freaky, man. You freaky little guy. What's up, people? I'm Xogue, back on All the Mods 3. Now, I have made a decision. This decision... Well, it might be expected by some of you, it might not. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Anyway, the point is, I am deciding to move. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because, 1, I like to have themes. 2, I'm going to end up needing more room. And 3, I don't really like where I am now. We're going to move, and we're going to take over this whole island, okay? And we're going to have a theme, okay? We're going to have a story with this. The theme that I want to do is kind of like an explanation for why the world has been abandoned, why it's empty. And basically, I mean, we have zombies in here, so why not go into a zombie apocalypse? Okay, we got skeletons and creepers and other stuff too, but we can just say that the zombie virus reanimates skeleton corpses as well. We can say it corrupts certain magical creatures and turns them into evil witches or something. It enhances spiders to the point where they grow. You know, we can come up with reasons, is all I really mean by that. You're going to want something that's defensible, that you can protect. And this little island over here, kind of island, it does have these connections and these bridges, but even though you're going to want something to protect, you're also going to want a way to get out, to get resources and stuff like that. So it needs to be easily defensible, but it also has to be functionally capable. Is that words? I'm not sure if that's words. You have to be able to move around, in and out of it. So that's what we're kind of going to do. And this right here, I think this is the spot. Yeah, right here, we're going to end up building, I don't know, like a gate or, I mean, it's a big spot to kind of defend. But we could do it. You know, we could put something here. And it's just going to be one of those things. We're not going to do much of that today. I just wanted you to know of the theme. And the basic idea is that I'm going to be slowly, maybe all at once, maybe the next cut will be done kind of a thing. I don't know when, I don't know how fast, but my stuff is going to be moved over into this area. This island is going to become our home. Each of the buildings is going to be something else. Like Botania will have its own building, and I don't know if it's this one, but Botania will need a bunch of room. And, you know, had other stuff like roots and so on and so forth. And this area, I think, should be big enough. And if we need more room, we can expand and kind of start taking over some of this other stuff. But overall, I think this should be enough room to get started with things like that. Somebody was cutting their grass. So it indeed is one of those times where I just packed up everything and now we're going to go to new home. But I wanted you to see what this place looked like when it was empty. Oh, wait, we didn't grab these. I'm going to need this. Well, I mean, I probably could have found some over there. It wouldn't have been the biggest problem, but, you know. Not to mention, I'm not going to tear down any portals. This is our first place. This is what we destroyed in order to forge some place that we could call safe. So that's kind of what we did. I found an underwater thing. We're eventually going to take a look at that too. But we're going to new home, which is 2,000 blocks away. And everything... is now torn down. I mean, that's my little trash hole. Got some other holes around. We'll leave the chickens where they are, but I got their eggs, so I can remake this and better. So we automatically get the chicken we need. Got some other stuff. I don't know. This is all open, so that's just kind of, I don't know. Yeah. Removed all the smeltery stuff. I kind of want to take that with me, but I think my buckets are elsewhere. I don't have them on me. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to new home. For now, we have Survivor's Island. It's what I'm calling the place. Because if we're going to do some kind of a zombie apocalypse, then, you know, we're kind of a survivor, right? We're just, apparently, in this world, we are the only survivor. There's a movie about that. It's got, I think Will Smith is in it. I forget what it's called. But, yeah, it's kind of cool. I forget which way I go. Wait, no, I can go around this way. And then it's up here. Is it? Ooh. Oh no, it's up. It's on the hill. It's up on the hill. Hold on, I can do this. And we made it. my portal was actually like right over that hill, so I just kind of Now, We do have a problem, okay? Let me show you what this problem is by going on the roof, because it'll be easier to get off of the roof. If we step on here, it's going to tell you a little thing in the bottom left. Well, it might at some point. Is this one of the very few buildings that isn't haunted? Are we just talking about spawners here? Legitimate only spawners. How awesome is that? Usually it'll tell you down in the bottom left and it'll say, hey, this building's haunted, be careful. But apparently this building isn't haunted. And apparently we're okay. Ouch. Sort of. Sort of okay, you know. That's what I'm guessing. I think it might just be okay. Wait. I need to find my torches. I don't even know if I have torches. Hold on. This could be potentially problematic. Do we have torches? I have 2. Okay, finally. I've been doing a bit of research. I've been trying to do something, okay? I think I finally got it. We're going to test it out in a minute. But I did clear out this building, but I left all of the spawners. The reason for that is because we kind of want to keep the spawners. I mean, spawners are pretty good for various reasons, especially the skeletons because bone meal, and we could use those in huge quantities to get a lot of chicken curry if we really, really needed it and we're desperate enough. We could just kill a few skeletons, get a bit of bone meal, and bone meal the crap out of some coconut and cinnamon, so that way we're good to go. But the question is, how do we move a spawner to move it to a place so that way I can actually use this as a base rather than having to tiptoe around spawners the whole time? The empty sack of holding. Now there's I put a V at the beginning of that word. I don't know why. There's a bunch of ways to move spawners. Okay, you have the moving wand, which requires some things that I don't have. Basically, all of them do. The life aggregator can apparently move spawners. The cardboard box is apparently a cheap way to do it, but that was the way I was going to do it. Cardboard. Yeah, the cardboard box apparently can do it. Problem is the sawdust, every single version of the sawdust here requires a machine with power. Now, obviously, we're eventually going to get it, and eventually that will be considered cheap. But right now, we have no power. So I needed a way to actually get this, pick these up. Now, what I want to do is actually try this out. I don't know if the sack is going to disappear after I've picked it up. We have a lot of spider spawners. Zombie... Yeah, we're going to get spider. So, boom. It's now a sack of holding. So if I move it and put it down, yeah, the sack stays put. So now I can actually pick up the thing. There's no durability or anything. Cyclic, I love you. This is a cyclic thing. So now we can move the spawners out. I don't know where I want to put them, but I know I want them safe somewhere. And I would keep them in the sack, but these things, they're not like super expensive, but they're not dirt. No, they're kind of dirt cheap. I don't know. Whatever. You get the idea. It's got a little more supplies than I want to use, you know, like freaking 15 of them. This sack is now so much better. I love this thing. The things that can move blocks and inventories and spawners, they are amazing. But, yeah. So, I have collected all of the spawners, and I started digging out a little trench and stuff. I can get the rest of that stuff later. If we go down here, you'll notice I can't go down further. Oh, darn. That's because I moved the ladder a little bit. Kind of had to. So if we go down over here, we now have the collection of spawners in here. This is not the most efficient use of spawners. If we actually do this and count, there's only 3 blocks there. The best is 4. In one direction, it can only spawn 3, but I don't ever pay attention to it. I just always go 4. And even worse, this side over here is only 2, as you can kind of see there. So, and, you know, on the other side, there's only 2 over here as well. Yeah. So, it's not the best thing in the world, but we do have a lot of spawners. I'm not going to get a whole lot of skellies. I actually am going to get a tremendous amount of string. There are 4 spider spawners. But there are plenty of buildings around, so I can slowly change this over. Make, I don't know, a huge array of nothing but a whole bunch of spawners and just kind of stand underneath it to collect all my resources if I wanted to. And eventually that's just going to be insane. It's going to be crazy if I keep doing that, which is kind of what I want to do, since we have access to so many spawners. I think it'd be pretty cool if we just collected a huge amount of them. So I'm going to stop breaking spawners. Even though you get the that's too high. I need to go down a level. Even though you get the broken spawner from them, and you can actually use that as a higher powered spawner. I know this. I'm well aware. I kind of want to do it the other way just because it's pretty cool. You know? It's kind of an interesting thing. Go like that, Sack, and then we go like this. Put some stuff away into a thing, and then collect, and then good. Okay. The portal's also going to stay there for a little bit, but I don't know. Eventually, we're going to move that into its own building as well, or maybe we'll create one. And at the moment, this could change, but at the moment, I'm kind of thinking maybe I'll create my own little evil island. Like, that little island is threatening to take over the world or something. I always like that, quote unquote, the nether is bleeding into the overworld feel. I love that design around the portal, so I probably recreate that to some degree with that island. But I think it'll be pretty good, I think. Anyway, so I do have some cleaning to do. There's some stuff I need to clean. We need to clean up the area. We need to do some cleaning. You know, our new island is looking a bit messy. You see how clean it can look once we clean up all the leaves and everything? Yeah, we need to do that over here. Maybe not all of it, just a part. Yeah, I'd say that's a bit better. And before we moved, we were kind of at a certain spot, so I went ahead and I kind of boosted us back to where we were. Just so you don't... Wow, that one rice grew really fast. So much faster than all the others. That was crazy. Anyway, so yeah, we're kind of back to where we were. We have our gardens. We have our trees. I eventually want to have more trees, but really we don't need them. The biggest thing we would need if we needed food would be bone meal in order to bone meal the trunk of this tree to get cinnamon and, you know, the coconuts. So we're going to be okay there. I'm also missing a pane of glass and it's driving me nuts. But moving on. The other thing that we went ahead that we already had was our Tinker Smeltery, right? Well, I went a little further with this one. We're finished with this. This is probably how it's going to stay for a while. We also have the seared furnace with plenty of room in here. You can't really see how much room that is, but it's a bunch. And we also have automation set up. So right now, the stone drum is all I have. I could probably get another one and it'd be fine. But I'm just not that worried about it because these guys don't use that much lava. So we're going to be okay for now. But yeah, so we have lava going into both of these tanks. This one is feeding the furnace. This one's feeding the smeltery. And all is good there. Along with that, we also have these guys automated. You can't really see them too well. If we go down one more, you got these guys down here with the transfer stuff. So it's just being pulled directly out of the bottom and sent into this chest, which I haven't done anything since. So we're there. But as you can see, we have 2 of the tables, which we can put castings on and get a lot of ingots and everything. And of course the basins. So that way we can kind of do multiple things at one time. Sort of. Kind of. And we're going to be okay. So I just went ahead and did this because this is something I said I was going to be doing. And I hadn't done it yet. So I wanted to get it done and over with. I also want to create drawers for these. I don't know exactly why I've been keeping it like this. I mean, it's kind of cool that you can have it sitting right here, but really I think drawers are going to be the better option in the long run. And then maybe even later than that, we'd have some kind of auto crafting. But what I want to do is I want a magnet. I don't know how, we don't have much time left in the episode, but I have kind of already gotten a little bit of a head start with this. Because I've been collecting some flowers, okay? Bunches of flowers. I'm only missing 2 of them. Now, there is a way to try and get these, and that's with the floral fertilizer, I think is what it's called. And we can use that on grass to see about getting some stuff, but I need to craft it first. So I did only make 5. Ooh, hello, creeper. Hello, Mr. Creeper. And now you're in water. I'm gonna snipe him. Oh, wow. What are you? Oh, and he can get out of the water. What in the world? Where did you even come from, little running demon thing? Ooh, over here looks pretty good. Yeah, big plot. Okay, good. So let's go ahead and chop a lot of these guys out of here. And the hope is that when I use this on the ground, it's going to spawn some mystical flowers. I think this is the stuff that does it. I'm almost positive. What's up, buddy? You can't get to me. So we're going to go ahead and try this. Hopefully this is what I think it is. Yes! Okay. So, which ones do I need? I'm looking for the light blue. I think that's cyan. Because that's actually light blue. This one, yeah, this one's probably cyan and light gray. That's gray. This should be light gray, I believe. So cyan and light gray. So far, no. Okay, we didn't get what we wanted. Okay, next. Ooh. See, this is why you choose a big plot of land. Okay, we got a brown. I don't think we had many browns, but we had one. And once you have one, it's very easy to get more, assuming you have bone meal. Oh, yes, we got a cyan. Perfect. Okay, and oh, that's a regular gray. We just need a light gray. One light gray. 2 left. We're gambling, guys. Yes! Ooh, there's my light gray. I have every flower. That's what I was worried about. I kind of went on an expedition before to try and get as many as I could before because I knew that these fertilizers were kind of difficult. So I was keeping my eye kind of difficult to craft, that is. So it's kind of keeping my eyes peeled for the mystical flowers, trying to pick them up on my adventures. And that way we wouldn't have to try so hard and craft so many floral fertilizers to get going. But now that we have these guys, we can keep going with a few other things that I want to do. So now we need to make the Petal Apothecary. This guy right here allows us to make special flowers, Botania flowers. The problem is we need a water source. Kind of hard to get it. I could tuck an infinite water source over here. You know, I could even bury it. There's a couple layers of stuff here. So it wouldn't even be that difficult to make one in the floor if I wanted to. But there's another option, maybe. I saw this in there. I was looking for an infinite water source. There might be a way. We're going to give this one a shot. There's probably others as well, but I don't know what they're called. Like, I think one's called the Basin or something. I think Pam's Harvest Craft hat? I don't know. But anyway, this one says infinite water source. So I'm hoping it does not require pipes. It might require a pipe or two. Is it a good mod or a bad mod? It's a bad mod. I can't believe it. I can't believe it! Okay, so this is pointless. Let's see if there's a basin, because I would like to have a single block. What is it called? I can't remember what the infinite water source was called. Please tell me this is going to be the infinite water source that I need. Boom, boom, boom. Infinite water source. And yes, I noticed that that thing actually kept my buckets. Like it gave them back to me, which is perfect. Oh, yes! Yes! It freaking worked! It worked! Okay, now I forget 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe. Yeah, see, and then seeds. If we make seeds, we now get a pure daisy. And we do have... I'm getting all confused. I'm getting all confused. Boom, boom. We can do this. Right click with an empty hand. Boom. And then seeds. Boom. Yeah. There it goes. There we go. I love it. Okay. I don't know why I like that so much, but I totally do. Anyway, we have a bit of this stuff. I got a lot of other things. My inventory probably needs to be cleaned out, but that is currently irrelevant. What I wanted to do... Holy crap, what are you? No, 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 no. You look scary, man. You weren't scary at all, but you looked like a... You freaky, man. You freaky little guy. Alright, monopool. Thing. Also, builder's wand. Kind of cheap. Not too difficult. Gold ingot. We had the gold. You guys know that. You should know that. Magical wood is sometimes complicated, but this one's not. Just a bookshelf, which is easy to make, and another piece of gold. So that's cool. We now have... What? What are you? Oh. Just because I stored the monopole, huh? Okay. So we've got the monopole now, and I need to start storing the mana. The mana. People say that different ways. No matter how I say that, people are like, you're saying it wrong. It's kind of interesting. I find it funny, especially since I didn't actually know until somebody told me I did it wrong, and then I looked it up on Google. For those of you who don't know, it's mana, not mana. If you think it's mana, you're wrong. Boom and boom. Yeah. Okay, cool. Got it. Done deal. It used the wrong ones. Now we have to do something else. This something else is to get a flower. We need a generating flora. Begonia. They have bees, right? Toss your spare drones in their vicinity that will reclaim the life force within the drone and convert it into mana. They aren't terribly picky and will produce a constant amount of mana while they work. Though it does seem more complex, bees provide more mana than mundane beans, whatever that means. Did I say beans? I think that last word I said was beans. But endoflames are the easier ones to get. Basically, these are anything you can throw into a furnace, you can throw in their vicinity, and they will generate mana from it. So 2 brown, 1 red, and 1 light gray. I might have to do some light gray maneuvering because I don't think I have that kind of stuff just yet. Kind of missed a step here. Hold on. We gotta do this thing kind of first. Okay, my favorite combination of flowers is light blue and white. If you kind of look on here, it actually changes. You can see all the different, well, not all of the different combinations. There's quite a bit. But you can see the double combination, like white and white, orange and orange, you know, all that kind of stuff. But I always do light blue and white. If you look here, the leaves will switch here in a second if I do this. See, now this one's light blue? Yeah. And I think that's the one that I like. So we're going to use that. Now that we have our wandy wand, now that we have our endoflames, and now that we have our mana spreaders, we gotta do... There's a spider. That's why I walled this thing up so spiders couldn't get to me. Okay, spiders. Don't be so noisy. I'm trying to do things. So if we go here, here, and here. I want them a little bit spaced so it's easier to actually spread out the... you know, their fuel or whatever. Now, holding this wand, you can actually see what they're doing, what they're shooting at. Like this guy's shooting at this guy's shooting somewhere. Over there, this guy, oh, these guys are shooting at each other, I guess. But you can actually change it. You have bind mode and function mode. Bind mode, basically shift right click, or shift right click, or no, shift right click, right, something like that. Yeah, I don't remember exactly. But you see, the endoflame isn't linked. I hear you. Isn't linked to anything. And now it is. There we go. So now these guys will spit their mana into, you know, the appropriate places. Then I can bind each of these to aim at... Can you reach that? I don't know. We're going to have to find out if these guys can actually reach it. I might have to move it a little bit. But I think it will... I think if that green line does not get obstructed, then that means it'll work. That means it'll actually do what it needs to do. But it's been a little while since I've messed with Botany, so we'll have to see. Now, all I really need to do is get coal or something that is burnable. We're going to get coal. We're actually going to get blocks of coal. He's going to suck it up. You see how he's on fire? Now this guy will suck that one up. And then you're going to suck that one up. Oh, or you're going to suck that one up. They switched. They switched. There they go. Now they're all spitting mana at the thing. If we take a look, we can actually see. Oh, wait. Are you... There we go. So now we can right-click in function mode, and we can actually see how much mana these guys have in them. But they're basically just going to spit mana out for a while. After it's got enough mana, we can do something with that stuff. And then we get everything we need for a magnetizing ring. Let's go make this daggone thing so we can actually start magnetizing the items around us. This is going to be fantastic. I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for some form of... Wait, that was shears, right? Shears? Yeah, you can get some shears. Pretty cool. We're going to get some other stuff in this mod for... Definitely. Okay, just definitely. Because there's a lot of really, really, really cool things. But this is just something that I've wanted for a while, okay? It just is. Inner arts. And we have another thing. Craft any variety of bauble and wear it. There's a couple of baubles in here that are really, really, really cool. I'm going to try to make this quick because I know you guys don't like seeing this in here. Tectonic Girdle is pretty cool because it prevents any knockback. Sojourner's Sash makes you run really fast and does the whole resistance to... jump height resistance to fall damage, and the 1 block step up and extra speed. I don't know, it's freaking crazy. Right now, it's all about that magnetizing, man. It's all about this. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it. They're following me. And the ring doesn't work on items you throw out for 5 seconds. So how far away do we need to get? Okay, we were already far enough. We get closer? There it is. So you kind of see the range it has too. Which is really friggin' cool. And these guys are still burning the blocks of coal. I think this one just ran out. They just ran out. Holy crap, man. So crazy. So crazy, but I need to go get some more coal to do some more things and other things, and there's no more cinnamon, and then I gotta wait for another episode to do other stuff, and I can't wait, guys. I can't wait. I'm loving this so far. I really am. There's a lot of work to be done, a lot of things to get into. It's gonna be a blast. So stick around. But if you liked the video, please do hit that like button and subscribe to see more. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, do what you do. Subscribe to see more. I don't know. I forget all the things I normally say. You know, click the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. I need to make some drawers, I think, for these guys. I think they'd be pretty good. Peace out, peeps.